Hello friends, welcome to LeggLife. These are some of our favorite videos to make, but over the last, 16, 18 months or so, we have not gotten to make as many of these as we would like. Because this video is all about travel. In fact, we're gonna tell you all of our summer and beyond travel plans that we have, and honestly, it has felt so good to start planning travel again.
We have a number of trips in various stages, some that are like solidly booked and some that are still kind of in the works.
So the first trip we're going to talk about is honestly probably the trip, I was telling Sherri this, that not only am I the most excited about this year, I feel like it's been a long time since I have been this excited about a trip.
Yeah.
So you guys know our friend Auburn is going to be joining us for a large part of this summer, which we're so excited about. And so a lot of these adventures she's gonna go on with us, including this first trip. So on July 1st, which honestly is not that far away.
Nope, pretty close.
We are flying from Anchorage to Juneau. The three of us are flying there. We're gonna spend a couple of days in Juneau exploring. Sherri, you've been to Juneau before.
I've been to Juneau once in January.
Yep, so this will be like the first summer Juneau trip.
Yep, so I've never seen Juneau in the summer. I'm really excited for that.
I love Juneau all the time. I really love Juneau in the summer. Auburn has never been there before.
Right.
So it'll be her first time in Southeast Alaska, her first time in Juneau. So we're there from July 1st through the 3rd. And then on July 3rd, I'm so excited.
He's like giddy.
I am really giddy about this trip. On July 3rd, we are getting on Alaska Fjord lines, and we are going from Juneau to Skagway. You guys, I've grown up in Alaska, and I've had the privilege of going all across our state. And so there's not a lot of places I haven't been yet. I've never been to Skagway.
Yeah, obviously I've never been.
Yep, Sherri's never been, Auburn's never been, I've never been. So this is gonna be like a first time experience for all of us. And we get to take a boat there, which is gonna be amazing. And we're actually gonna be in Skagway July 3rd, for like the night of July 3rd, July 4th, July 5th, and we go from Skagway back to Juneau on July 6th. And that evening, we actually fly back to Anchorage.
Right.
So basically, the 1st of July through the 6th of July is going to be Juneau and Skagway.
Yeah.
Now, in Juneau, there's a number of things that we are going to see.
Yes.
We're going to see Mendenhall Glacier.
Yes.
We're going to explore downtown. There's a bookshop we're going to go to.
Yes.
We're going to explore just like some of the businesses around there.
We're going to go see the shrine.
I was just going to say, Sherri, this is one of our favorite places in Alaska, isn't it?
Yes, it's beautiful. And again, I've only ever been there in January, so it was cold and drizzly and cold. I'm really excited to see this with no snow and just kind of like peaceful. I'm excited.
What I'm going to do is I'm actually going to link down below. We vlogged and went to Juneau last time. And the shrine Sherri's talking about is the Shrine of St. Teresa. And it is, in my opinion, one of the most peaceful and spectacular places in all of Alaska. Yeah. And excited to go there. And then just like explore some other stuff in the Juneau area. Yeah. Then in Skagway, and this is where I just get really excited because you guys know we launched Shop 49th. And the reality is that the Skagway leg of this trip is happening because of Shop 49th. Yeah. Some of our friends who are business owners that we were able to help really made this whole thing possible. Yep. And so we're going to get to Skagway. We're going to get to be there for the 4th of July. Yeah. Which is amazing.
So fun.
There's a chance we may be in the 4th of July parade.
Yep.
Or at least one of us.
Yeah.
Or at least two of us. We'll see how it works.
We'll see.
I cannot wait. And just like to experience a new town and a new place in our state.
Yeah.
So, cannot wait.
I'm excited.
And then we get back, and like the next day, after we get back from Juneau, the Zachmans arrive. So much fun.
I'm so excited for that.
So the house is going to be Sherri, me, Auburn, Justin, and Lacey. 5 people. Basically, we're running a LeggLife hostel.
And Missy.
And well, how could we forget Missy? While the Zachmans are here, we have a couple of kind of Alaskan adventures planned. Yep. The biggest one, as far as like going to do stuff, you're actually not going to be able to join us for at least most of it.
For some of it, yeah.
So we're going to take the Alaska Railroad. So it'll be me, Auburn, Justin, and Lacey. We're going to take the Alaska Railroad from Anchorage to Seward. And then in Seward, we're going to get on a whale cruise.
Right. I cannot do the trains because they make me sick. And I also cannot do the whale cruises because they make me sick.
I'm sorry.
I know, it kind of sucks. But you guys are going to have so much fun. And what we're going to do is I'm actually going to drive down and meet them in Seward for dinner, and then we'll all drive back together.
So we're only going to do, actually this works out perfect, honestly. So we're only going to do the train one way which is down there. And then Sherri's going to pick us up. We could have dinner together in Seward,
Yeah.
which would be great. And then we can just drive home.
Yes.
So it'll be a faster drive home, which
So
would
I
be
get
nice.
to join them in Seward, so I get to be part of that trip a little bit.
You get to be part of the day.
Yeah.
Which I love. So we're going to get to do Seward with them. And then that's kind of where the rest of the summer sort of opens up.
Yes, everything else is sort of like, we'll see how it happens.
Yeah, so there are some trips that we know are going to happen. We just might not necessarily know what date or what it's going to look like. We know for sure this summer, probably multiple times, we're going to Talkeetna.
Yes.
Talkeetna is one of our favorite like day trips from Anchorage.
Yes. Also, there's the Talkeetna spinach bread.
That's what I was just going to say.
And that is worth any drive.
It's cheese, garlic, and homemade bread. And butter.
Cannot go, yeah, right. It's so good.
I don't understand what is not to love about that. And so we're doing that.
Yep.
There's another trip that's going to happen probably in late July or early August. Sherri, Auburn, and myself. The plan is to fly to Fairbanks.
Yes.
For a weekend. For a weekend trip. You know, you guys remember if you watched our RV trip last summer, we basically just like blew through Fairbanks.
We drove and like stopped in Fairbanks for 2.5 seconds and then drove back.
Yeah, we spent one night in the area and then left.
Yeah.
And so this time we're going to have a couple days to be able to explore, look around, see some of the sights.
See some of our friends.
I was just going to say, see some of our friends up there. So you guys will get to see Fairbanks. You're going to get to see Talkeetna. We're going to do Palmer. We're going to do Wasilla. We want to do Hatcher's Pass.
Yep.
Which is in that area.
Yep.
Of course, we are
Homer,
doing.
possibly.
Yep. That's what I was just going to say. So here's a unique Homer trip.
Yeah.
So you think we're dumb for doing this?
Well.
Okay. So hear me
I will
out.
not be joining them on this part.
Okay. So the plan is. One of you guys will remember, one of our Shop 49th businesses was Stoked Beekeeping in Homer, Alaska. You guys, Stoked does like these farm tour / beekeeping classes, and Auburn and I are kind of geeking out over this opportunity.
I am for sure not.
Sherri has
to partake
no desire
in that particular. I am hoping that I can drive down to Homer with you guys and drive back, but I don't want to do any of the beekeeping part.
So it's like a 4.5 hour drive down. It's a 3-hour class, and then 4.5 hour drive back, all in one day.
In one day, right.
All in one day. So the plan was to actually do it during the week, so that because Sherri was going to be working, didn't want to do the beekeeping class.
Right.
And
but
so
I really love Homer.
Yeah, we're not doing anything in Homer on that trip.
I know. But I can sit in a coffee shop.
A little bit jealous. So we'll see what that trip looks like. It may just be Auburn and I driving down.
Yeah, we'll see.
It may be Sherri. The purpose, like, you guys probably will not see much of Homer at all on that video.
It's just the beekeeping stuff.
The beekeeping class. But I think a beekeeping class sounds amazing.
I'm so glad.
You have no desire.
You are really excited to do this.
I should have told you that it was like a pixie and a fairy keeping class.
You would have lied.
That's true. That's a huge lie. So Homer. And so that's kind of the Alaska travel. Now there is one other trip that, you guys, we want to try to make happen so bad.
We really want to try to make this happen, yeah.
And that's Ketchikan, Alaska. So it would probably happen mid-August or so, early to mid-August. The problem is that Ketchikan, it's not really close, right? It's kind of a ways down southeast Alaska. And so it's not the easiest place to fly to, especially given the fact that Sherri really only can get weekends off of work.
Right.
So we want to make Ketchikan happen. We're just not sure with flights and time how we can.
Yeah.
So guys, continue hoping, and budget. I mean, the reality is like a lot of this stuff we're paying for ourselves.
Right. Yeah.
You know, and so there's a lot of cost. That's just the reality of it.
Right.
So if we can make Ketchikan happen, we really, really want to. We want to go to Ketchikan. We want to see spring at the Woodlands Clothing.
Yeah.
We want to explore like all of the beauty of Ketchikan.
Yes.
You've never been.
I've never been.
And so
I would love to go.
You guys, fingers crossed. If you are a positive thought or a prayer person,
hopefully we can make this happen.
Hopefully we can make it happen. Yeah. We really would love to. But even without Ketchikan, we're going to be able to explore Southeast Alaska, South Central Alaska, the interior of Alaska.
Yeah.
And so we're going to cover a lot of our state this summer. And I'm really, really excited.
Yeah.
Sherri, of all the trips in state that we have planned, what are you most excited about? Is there one or one experience that you're really looking forward to?
I am really excited for Juneau and Skagway because I've never been to Skagway. I've never really been anywhere in Southeast aside from Juneau. And so I'm excited to see Juneau in the summertime, and I'm excited to see more of Southeast Alaska.
Yeah, I love that we're going to get to take a boat through like the inside passage area.
Yeah.
Which is like where the cruise ships go.
Right.
Right? And so a lot of the reviews on the fjord lines that we're taking is that people saw orcas, they saw humpbacks, they saw lots of other like sea life.
I'm super excited for that.
And so I cannot wait. And so I think it's going to be a really cool, unique experience for us. So that kind of gets us through the middle to the end of August. We do have another trip planned at the end of August that is still a little bit in the works.
Yeah.
I have a work trip in Eastern Oregon, kind of central Eastern Oregon. And the plan would be after that trip, possibly to go, or maybe to meet Sherri and Auburn in the Boise area.
Right.
I would just drive over to Boise, and
she and I would fly from Anchorage to Boise.
Yep. And obviously hang out with the Zachmans, hang out with Christine, meet Chantel for us.
Yeah.
I have a ton of family in the Boise area, and so that would be our plan. Would be to kind of end the summer, honestly, with this trip to Boise.
Yep.
So, fingers crossed, those things happen. Again, our summer is a mix of trips that are confirmed and planned, like the Juneau and Skagway, where everything's booked, we're ready to go, to other trips that it's like, gosh, we sure hope that we're able to make this happen.
Right.
So we'll see. But then, I want to give you guys even just a little bit of a glimpse into the rest of the year.
Yep.
Sort of what you may be able to see on our channel coming up even past summer.
Yeah.
In September, I'm currently scheduled to go to North Carolina and speak at an event.
For a work trip?
For a work trip. Don't know how firm or that is.
Right.
I'm hoping to firm that up in the next couple of weeks, honestly. So there's the possibility of a North Carolina trip for me in like early September. And then in October, Sherri Beth turns 40.
Correct.
So we don't have a 40th birthday trip planned, but that will be a celebration.
Yep, we'll do something.
But then right after your birthday.
Yes, a week after my birthday.
Is the
Viewer Cruise.
You guys.
Which I really, really hope happens.
Let's
doggone it. Let's just not cancel this one.
Let's talk Viewer Cruise. I'm actually wearing my Halloween on the High Seas shirt. We have not given you a Viewer Cruise update in a long time.
Because we haven't had anything to update.
And that's why. Like, I don't want to just make videos and talk about stuff when we don't really have new updates. But here's what I will tell you. The Viewer Cruise, according to Disney, is still scheduled to sail. Right. Disney has canceled cruises on the Wonder, I think through September 19th. So there's still the chance that will happen. I will say there's still viewers booking that cruise even this week.
Right.
We had viewers book that cruise.
Yeah.
Things obviously are opening up. The cruise industry is coming back. There's cruises now sailing out of Nassau. There is life coming back into this dead industry.
Right.
Right?
Hope.
And so there is hope, finally. And so we're really hoping that October 18th, the Viewer Cruise can happen.
Yes.
Now our plan for that trip is that we're actually going to fly from Anchorage into San Diego, where the cruise leaves from. And then after the cruise, Sherri and I are going to take a few days and just kind of have a vacation for us.
In an undisclosed location.
Because the reality is like the Viewer Cruise, it is for us because we're excited to meet you guys, but like we want to make ourselves available to you guys. We want to spend time with you. The Viewer Cruise is about you guys, the viewers. It's not about us. Right? You guys get to see a lot of us. You guys get to hear a lot from us. We want to hang out with you. We want to spend time hearing from you.
Yep.
And so after that, we're going to take a few days and just enjoy San Diego and relax together on a little bit of a vacation.
Yeah.
So that kind of takes us then through really the end of October. And then you get into the holidays.
Oh boy.
Yes.
What's happening during the holidays?
So during the holidays, we only have one trip planned. My brother is going to be spending part of that time in Florida with his wife. And so the plan would be for my mom to come out from Colorado to Florida, that we also would come down from Alaska to Florida. And sometime between Thanksgiving and Christmas, we would
have a
little family Thanksgiving and Christmas together.
Yep.
We're not one of those families that's like, we have to be together on Thanksgiving and Christmas. We'll celebrate those things whenever we're together.
Right, whenever it happens to be, and probably not close to either one of the actual holidays because it's super expensive to travel on the actual holidays.
Yeah, so
like right around.
Yep. So that's our plan, is a Florida trip. We were actually talking about it earlier this evening. I don't think we'll do Disney parks on that trip. However, we haven't talked about this on a vlog. There is a Disney experience we're going to try to make happen in December.
Yes.
We are going to try to see if the dates line up for us to add a 3 or 4 night very maritime Christmas Disney cruise.
Because we've never done one. We'll be in Florida.
We have an extra placeholder we need to use. We have leftover booking credit from a canceled cruise that we can move to this. And so it really takes the cost down significantly. And so we thought, well, if we're already down there, we've always wanted to check off a Christmas cruise.
Yeah.
So
we're going to hope that the dates line up and it works out, but that's still kind of an up in the air thing.
So there is a chance that we will have a Disney cruise in October and in December.
Right.
I would love that.
I would love that a lot.
Oh my gosh. So that is what our travel looks like now through the end of the year. Now, is there always the chance that other trips come up? Possibly.
Yeah.
Just a reality.
There's always the chance that one of these will go away.
That's exactly right. Like, part of this, right? We said it a lot of times here. If 2020 and early 2021 have taught us anything, it's that, like, when it comes to travel, we hold them with open hands.
Yep.
Right? We hold them with open hands. We understand
Don't get your hopes up too high.
Yeah, thanks a lot. Canceled Fiji trip. We know that plans can change, things can change. So for us, there are some trips, again, like Juneau and Skagway, that are pretty confirmed and cemented that looks like are going to be able to happen. Yep. But there's a lot of trips that we're still kind of like hoping and planning for.
Yeah.
But we wanted to let you guys know because you're going to get to see that stuff.
Yeah.
Obviously, as we go around and vlog Alaska this summer, both here on our channel, I know Auburn's planning on vlogging over on her channel, we're going to show you those experiences through our perspective.
Yeah.
We want to highlight we want to show you a couple things on these travels this summer. We want to show you, number one, just how freaking amazing Alaska is.
It's beautiful, especially in the summer.
Right? And so we want to show you guys that. But then we know a lot of you guys travel to places like Juneau and Skagway on cruises.
Yep.
Right? And so we want to show you what are some things you could do as an excursion when you visit Juneau and Skagway. Yeah. What are some of the places that we love in those towns, that we learn to love in those towns?
Yeah.
And so our hope is that the videos that you see do the 2 things, or 2 of the 3 things that we want our channel to inform, inspire, and do good, right? Those are the LeggLife trifecta.
Yep.
We hope that these inform and inspire. We hope they inspire you to make Alaska a priority and to visit our state, whether it's on a cruise or as an independent traveler.
Yeah.
And then we hope they inform you by giving you the opportunity or giving you ideas on businesses and excursions and adventures and things to do when you do come here.
Which will do good for the Alaska economy.
Which will do good. Gosh darn it, we're doing all 3. You're amazing. I'm going to marry this lady someday. One of these days, I'm going to make an honest woman out of you. So friends, that is our summer travel plans.
Yeah.
Want to know down below, of all the things that we talked about, what is the trip you're the most excited about? But also, are there things in those trips that you guys would like to see?
Yeah.
Are there things that we could include in our videos that would help you plan your trips? Would you guys want to know local food prices or grocery prices? When we go to gift shops in these towns, is it important to you that you see like the price tags on stuff so you have an idea on how to budget?
Yeah.
Do you want to know about accessibility? What do you want to know that we can help you with?
Yeah.
Right, because it's both about sharing our experience, but also about helping you guys with your trips. You guys know we love travel. Travel for Sherri and I is the way that we rest and that we renew.
Yeah.
There is something about traveling to us that is just really life-giving.
Yeah, and you've gotten to do a little bit of it through COVID because of work trips.
But you...
but I really haven't, aside from last November when we went to Florida.
Yep.
Which was super awesome, so...
And I feel like it's one of the things, like, we feel the impact of it. Like, we're so excited to get back out there and to meet new people and see new places and experience more of this amazing world that we get to live in.
Yeah.
Right? So, friends, we're going to bring you along with all of that. So, we love you guys. We cannot wait to share all of our adventures with you. If you have not subscribed to LeggLife, go ahead and click that subscribe button. Click that subscribe button. Or button. Either one. You choose down below. And we will see you guys on the next LeggLife video.